Um, Steph's going to start off with the comments. I've got my phone charging, so
I know we had Leighton's too if we need to go get it. There's Husker Boy and Donna. Gail's already on here.
awesome. Thank y'all so much for stopping in. I figured we'd just do another late night live. We finally got all the kids to sleep and got them tucked in and
Warm.
warm, and it's just time for us to enjoy our time. We was actually going to build a fire, but I decided not to. So I was like, it'd probably be better to do it in here. Maybe one night we will do a fire and um, do a live around the fire. How are you, Cassie? Seems like I just watched a funny video about you um, trying to skydive.
Yeah. Ground dive.
Yeah.
Hi, Kathy. Bearded Granny.
Thank y'all so much for hopping on here, and we could kind of answer some questions on the last video. Just I was having a bad day. Everybody uh,
Hey, Cindy and Connie.
yes, it was bad, and I really, but we keep it real. It's just one of those days. But some of the comments was kind of blown away that move back to your other home and you should have knew better, this and that. And I'm just like,
We did know better.
obviously you don't know the whole story. So hopefully my phone charges.
Michael, hello. How's the RV life?
It is awesome. We're learning to transition into new things as we go, um, and that's kind of the deal that we was sitting out here earlier today, just talking about things that we miss about our home, our old home, and it's little things that you really don't
You take for
appreciate.
granted.
Yeah, you don't appreciate it until it's gone. And hello, Pauline. How are you? Connie, how are you? And just some of the things we're going to talk about tonight is what we miss, and maybe RV life ain't what probably everybody thinks it is. I mean, the way some of the
It's not
comments,
as bad as people say it
yeah,
is.
the way the comments are, they think that we're freezing, and no, we're super, super warm and inside the trailer. Obviously, our cover, we're using it to keep us warm, but come to find out, it is to actually put the RV away. But hey, we're using it to keep us warm, and
It does keep us warm because even though it's below 50s last couple days, I've had to actually open the door up, and we don't have the furnace going or the electric heaters, nothing. It's just
and last night it
way
was
too hot.
24 degrees, and it wasn't bad at all.
Yeah.
The worst thing that probably last night we had to turn the furnace on. Other than that, we've got a little heater that we use to actually warm the whole trailer up where the kids sleep. Actually, it's right here. One of our
We're using
subscribers sent this thing right here. It actually warms that whole trailer up, RV up.
And it has a what do you call it, a temperature thing where if it gets to the certain temp that you want it at, it'll cut off or it'll pause or whatever.
What do you call it?
I
A
don't
thermostat. It's got a thermostat that you
Yeah.
can actually set it to what you want. And
Big G said not sure how Brandon is ever enduring without an MMA cage for the kids in such cramped quarters. Well, it is kind of chilly, but with jackets on, it's nice enough to go outside. So the
Yeah.
kids, their cage is outside. I'm like, go, just go outside, go climb a tree or whatever.
Which y'all will see in Steph's next video, what she did for Kayson. She's been wanting to do that since we've
For
moved
his
out
birthday,
here,
yeah.
and she finally got it done. So
Hey Ed, Margaret, catch up on some of these. Urban American Homestead, Esther, Patrick, Haley.
TC, how are you?
There's a bunch of people on.
Tony, thank you so
already.
much for hopping in. Yeah, it's
It's cold in Ohio too. I guess it's gonna start getting cold everywhere.
it did our Well, the trailer did not freeze last night, but our actual main water line, it did freeze because it's still out of the ground, and to put another faucet there. So we're going to get that done here pretty quick as well.
RV living is like camping in style. Love it, Michael said. Yeah, pretty much what it is.
Um, is that from trying to catch yourself, Cassie?
What'd she say?
Her hand hurts more than anything.
Oh,
From Australia. Thank you so much, Doris, for stopping in.
just popped in to say hi. Would love to be there here, but it's time for dinner with the family. That's fine, Arlene. Thank you for jumping on.
We totally understand. Like I say, don't feel bad if you have to leave. We go a pretty good while just so all of our subscribers can actually catch one of the lives. We love interacting with y'all, and it's absolutely amazing. So we'll let a few more people get in here, and we'll kind of go through some of the things we miss.
How's Max doing?
Max is doing really well, really well. We actually got a full week on the interstate this week, and we searched a lot of cars this week, and we got a lot of we got some drugs, but nothing big.
I think you snuck in it live too, didn't you?
Yeah,
because I missed that one.
Yeah, we ended up. I ended up doing a live on a live patrol my Friday or the day before Friday, so that way everybody would know that we're still here. So
Michelle says, "Can you not put a heating tape on the water line?" Yes, but we have to figure out. I've never done it before, so I don't know.
talking about the main water line, it is still exposed because we got to put a false-free hydrant in it, and then we're going to cover everything up, and we should be good then. Yes, TC, the wagon.
Yes, TC. The wagon is working great. A lot easier than carrying 3 buckets out to where they need to be fed and then having to come back to get the other 4 or 5, however many we have. And yeah, the wagon is doing awesome. Thank you so much. Saw your video, see the lights, kids had fun. Yeah, the kids had a lot of fun seeing all the lights and the Christmas themed. I don't know.
That was pretty neat. Which they didn't actually know what was going on. I just come home and told them to get dressed, and for one, we was going to get the kids' haircut, and we got their haircuts, and it should be coming out pretty soon. The haircuts they've never got before, so it ought to be interesting. They like them.
Yeah, Leighton likes it.
Yeah, got cut up by breaking all the tree part. Oh, boy, that fall looked rough.
Try putting a pool noodle on it. You can do a lot of things with pool noodles. We need to do that. That's a really inexpensive.
You can't put a pool noodle on the main water line.
No, but like right now, you can do it for the water hoses. You can do.
No, so once we get our tank full, we will roll the water hose up and drain it out, so the water don't freeze up inside. So that's what, and then when we have to fill the tank back up, we'll unroll it, go up there. But we got to get a couple more water hoses.
Yeah, we do.
That was the deal. Is we cannot find water hoses around here. So we're going to, I guess, have to order them offline. I hate to do that because I like to visually see everything.
Yeah.
But our Tractor Supply has 0 water hoses.
They had 2, and we bought those last 2 that they have, and we wish they would have had bigger ones, though.
Yeah.
Thicker ones.
They make some really, really thick ones. It's red. Marie actually uses them on her farm, and they're pretty stout.
Yeah.
So.
I don't think anything can freeze that water up.
No.
Do you have any peacocks, chickens dressed in drag? Nope. No peacocks here. Lisa says, "Hey y'all, how are y'all doing? 25 in Missouri. I'm freezing. Home is where the heart is. Glad you guys are doing for the family and the pets." I don't see how many degrees it is here. Oh, well, no. It's 36 degrees here, but it's still freezing. Or I'm freezing.
So I filmed a video. We filmed a video earlier, and I'm just going to go ahead and ask y'all. We've got a predator that is killing our birds. I'm going to go ahead and post Steph's channel up there. Somebody asked about it. I'm going to pin it to the top. That's our second channel. So we have a problem with owls. The owls, I don't know how to get rid of them without
getting rid of them.
Getting rid of them. So it is unreal. We come out here earlier and just I messed up and turned the light on, but when they start back, I'm just going to sit there and record. But they sat there and sung back and forth, and
right outside the window.
It's crazy. And with an owl being outside the window, being an Indian, that's not good. And then Steph ended up hitting an owl the other night. That's not good neither. So but anyways, being out in the country, we really can't help from it. So
it's really bad juju when it comes to chickasaws. Maybe all. I was gonna say Indians. All tribals, yeah, Indians. Urban American Homestead, they got 7 5-week-old puppies.
Oh wow! Well, we don't need any more puppies.
And I stopped the other night with all the stolen items. I'm sad I'd missed that one.
Hey, that right there, I've took some time off, but that right there made me feel good. I had to pry it out, but I got them to confess and everything right there on the roadside. Doris, thank you so much for the $20 super chat.
Look at her.
I know, I've seen that earlier. It's an owl.
Her icon, whatever.
That's yeah.
I just looked at it.
A white owl. That's what Steph hit too.
Yeah. What happened was it was trees down. I don't know what road that is, but and then you got your 2 lanes, and it just came straight out of the trees, and I stomped on my brakes, and it was dark, so I mean it was just me on the road. But I stomped on the brakes, and it hit the top of my car and then slid backwards. And I got a picture of it, but it was like powder residue that left on top of the car.
Okay, Napa's got some. I didn't think about going there.
I thought you were gonna say snake and get fake owls
to
put around and move every so often.
I'm not doing the snake stuff. It's called Life as a Deputy Sheriff. That's the channel. Beverly said, finally made alive. Well, awesome. Thank you so much for stopping in. We greatly appreciate all y'all's support y'all show to our family. It's amazing. And I know the members, I do still have all the pictures of the phone numbers. I'm trying to get those updated. I got a black book, and we're fixing to go into that because we're going to talk about things that we miss about our old home. I got to get that black book to write them all down and then start another text message. So I have not forgot. We're going to make sure all the members that want to be notified get notified.
Connie asked, can the dogs not get to the owls? One, no, because they're in that pen, which obviously Dixie gets out when she's chasing a predator away, but they can't get up in the trees where the owls, we believe, are hiding or croaking or whatever. Strobe lights and sounds.
We're going to do something for sure because I'm not going to lose my birds. So we're going to go look at the other building at the first of the month, or towards the end of the month. We're going to go look at it and see if it meets our budget, and if so, we'll have it moved out here, and we'll get our washer, dryer, and all that, and put it in. I can't believe I really thought this building would be big enough to fit everything in. I'm so glad we built the 4 inches or 4
I
foot
think
on.
everything still would have fit if all of this, all your stuff from the shop at the old house wasn't in here. I didn't think about none of that.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about, I mean, we have the washer and the dryer that would fit perfect right there. You got your refrigerator that would fit perfect right here. And then you could still have your computer desk here with your computer and everything. So it would have worked out perfect.
But
I didn't think about all
the
your
stuff.
shops had to come
Because
in
we
here.
still have to we have to use it now, like
Yeah.
even working on this stuff and building things.
Yeah. Yep.
Thank you, found life on the awesome. Thank you so much for going over there. I love that pretty goat there. Hi, Eddy Family Farm. How are you doing today? Watching from Western Australia. Love your channel. Well, awesome. Thank you so much, TC. Thank you.
If you like the Tractor Supply ones, they have go in store and ask to order. They'll transfer it to another store. Yeah, but I think we want thicker ones than the actual ones we got. We just got them because they were the only ones they had.
We probably need to get on there and look.
Try those small flags that are stringed together. They use at car sale lots.
To keep the... Okay. I didn't think about that.
TC.
Thank you so much. Well, we greatly appreciate it.
Big walk-in pantry. Can you do in the shed?
Maybe if we get a new one.
Yeah.
Try Amazon for garden hose. Yeah, we could do that, but there's one particular one we're going to try. Marie and M's, that's all they have, and you can run over these things and it does not hurt them.
Nanette said sometimes hanging items that make noise helps to keep the owls away, and light since they only hunt at night. So yeah, we could do that. You could put up some wind chimes. It's always windy.
Yeah, it is windy out here.
Maybe if you chop down the tree, the owls skedaddle. Yeah, but we don't want to knock down too many trees. Oh, look, 8 o'clock. Happy early 10th anniversary.
I know, right? We're super excited. We was we're going to be going on our 10th anniversary this next few days. So we're pretty excited about that. Really excited.
He's really excited because he knows where we're going. I don't.
We are going to Taco Bell. I love Taco Bell.
We'll do Taco Casa or I ain't going. I was going to say something again. Oh, today on Facebook, you know, you always get your memories on Facebook. I think that's the main reason I like Facebook, is to see your memories from years and years and years. And today we actually signed our marriage license because technically Tuesday is our anniversary. And so yeah, we got our license a couple days before.
So Mary, you can actually take one of those owls out. If anything here in the state of Oklahoma is jeopardizing your livestock or your animals or your family, you have every right to get rid of that problem.
I was about to answer that one. Do you know County Health and Office in Auburn? No, I don't think so. Owls do kill a lot of rodents.
Yeah, but they do get my chickens, and here's the deal: I love my chickens, and I'm really not where I want to be with my chickens, because this summer, you better be ready, because there's going to be chickens everywhere, all different breeds. That is just, I can't even imagine it. I'm super excited about it. To start hatching chickens, oh my gosh, I miss hatching those eggs so bad. And to see Cassie hatching them. It makes me want to break mine out, but we just ain't got the room right now.
Lori said they hit a owl last night in their car.
Oh, wow.
Maybe they're bad right now. Hello, it's Chairman Family Produce. Good evening.
What's up, Josh? Happy anniversary. Thank you
y'all
so
for
much.
the anniversaries. Christmas lights around your chicken coops. It's almost time. I always try to do Christmas lights within a week of not Halloween, Thanksgiving being done with. Usually the beginning of December, I guess. And I know someone said something about, oh, well, no one can even see our house. We're not going to do Christmas lights. Oh, yes, we will. The kids will see it and I will see it. So we will have them.
Where did that picture pop up at? Our
What picture?
marriage picture.
I shared it, so go to my page. It's my last thing that I shared.
It's not there.
Who's all that?
That's
I
you.
didn't share all that. You sure that's me?
That's you.
Well, who shared? I didn't share that.
Maybe that's what, I don't know.
I'm like, I didn't share that. Here, you go back to comments. I'll go to Facebook. See right there. That's the first thing. You can exit out that.
So this was us 10 years ago.
Skinny Minnie.
Yeah, little bitty people back then. That was in Las Vegas.
There's a bird deterrent screamer. It's solar powered. You attach it to your roof and it scares birds away on Amazon.
I have to go check that out too.
I so miss Texas for the same reason. Ren, Ohio is totally aliens, but place to me.
I know that so now there's everybody's pretty much in here, so we'll kind of go in some of the things, and if y'all have any questions, ask us as well. What's one of the things that you miss the most about our home?
Water.
Water.
Like straight water. You don't have to go through the RV pump.
To get clean water. We don't drink the water out of the RV. We drink bottled water.
Well, I'm not even talking about drinking it. Just taking a shower.
Happen to refill it.
Yeah.
That is, mine is not having
the noise.
the noise. Yeah, in the mornings when the kids get up, the trailer's rocking back and forth, and the area to shave, and it's all right there in the room. I just miss that with the light and stuff. I really miss that.
Yeah, it's hard with the sink being right there in the room too, like he was saying, because in the mornings to brush teeth and stuff, and everything wakes them up. So it might be a good idea to maybe we could hook up a sink out here or something.
That's awesome.
I don't know.
Jennifer, thank you so much.
I was gonna answer something a minute ago. Stephanie, you can guarantee it won't be on a plane. Well, that would be a surprise, though.
Yeah, it won't be on the plane.
I would love it. Brandon, have you got the correct electric plugs already in place for the appliances?
Yes.
Also, have you thought about getting the venting for the dryer so you're not trying to get everything together?
Yes.
Yeah, we have every plug. We have
the vents,
the dryer, and the
water,
washers,
the hoses. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we just got to get them over here and get them hooked up, and that's the deal. We will have to put the washer and dryer here because it's already wired. Because we got the 220 plug over here. Yeah, they're barking. That's pretty much all night long that they do that. Um, I'm telling you, they're not letting. But we did go back there and look at the deer plot today. There are deer going in there, so I don't
They're
know
just
why
not on the camera.
they're not on the camera. So I don't know why. Me and Leighton actually went hunting this evening, and didn't see nothing, but we really enjoyed our time just sitting there in the deer blind.
We gotta watch our rabbits too because owls scared my sister's bunnies and they died. So
Oh,
they didn't
wow.
even kill them; they just scared them and died.
Yeah, Donna, we are. And like I say, that last video, it was just a bad day. It was just a rainy day and just frustrating. And, that's when I went back to edit it, I thought that myself. I'm like, golly, I look like so upset and stuff. But, it's life. So,
Have you thought about getting a ball or something for a Dodger to play with? I didn't think about that.
no, but we
I know I
can.
thought about getting a canopy type thing for him, but I don't know how that would work. Just because that's what kangaroos love, pouches, even his size.
The canopy ain't a pouch.
I know, but it's kind of because the canopy goes like this, and when you sit in it, it goes like this.
That ain't a canopy. The canopy is
Oh,
the deal.
no, what am I thinking of?
I don't know what you're thinking of.
Oh, what am I thinking of?
Prayers for Donna, yes. Definitely pray.
Y'all know what I'm talking
That
about.
C word is dangerous.
Hammock. Yes,
Hammock,
I
yeah.
knew someone would know it. A hammock. That's what I thought about getting them.
R Stone, thank you so much.
Lori, it doesn't matter what time of day it is, I'm gonna yawn, especially just being freezing, because I like it cold when I go to sleep, and I'm freezing.
Check them on Amazon, the RV hoses. Yeah. And probably another thing that is real frustrating is clothes wise. We don't have all of our clothes in the trailer, and they're in the box trailer. So there's sometimes in the middle of the night that we go out and get stuff out of the box trailer, um, just because, I mean, like the winter stuff. I hardly ever wear jackets or long sleeve shirts. You'll very seldom ever catch me in a long sleeve shirt, but here last few days, yeah, I've had to go get them.
Just like, I think, no, I think it was like Tuesday or Wednesday, I actually switched I put all their summer into the box trailer, and then he forgot to shut the door, but I'm gonna shut it. It's cold. I got their winter stuff out. We already had both of them, summer and winter, but I finally got all their shorts and like their tank tops and put them into the trailer because they didn't need it. I didn't think about that. I got some coffee in here. And then I'm about to send crates of hand and feet warmers to you all.
We during the day is probably the worst, or in the evening time. Morning and evening time is the worst, but we try to get our chores and stuff done early, but sometimes it don't happen. That's one thing that I've learned living out here is there's nothing that is routine. Honestly, try to get a timeline. It's so hard to get that set up for sure.
In what ways have your kids grown or changed in the past month? Ways they have made you proud?
Responsibilities?
Yeah.
Like they get up in the mornings and take care of the chores. Leighton and Addison feed the rabbits, and Kayson feeds the chickens, and Addison or Braylee.
She kind of just helps out with all of them.
Helps out, the big animals. We take care of the big animals in the morning, or in the afternoon. We feed them together as a family, and I think that has, yeah, they've grown a lot, and I would say like relying on one another.
Yeah. How has cooking supper changed? Well, we eat out more than we used to. No, I've been experimenting in the Instapot a lot. I think that's what I do the most. Or I think I'm gonna do tacos tomorrow because I've been wanting. When we lived in town, we had tacos maybe 2 to 3 times a week because that's something we could eat all the time, and we haven't had it since we got out here. Now we've been to like Taco Bell and stuff, but it's not the same as home cooked tacos.
No, I mean, I think the chili and soup.
Yeah.
Um,
I've been making a few chilies and soups.
I
Leighton says
like
my
that.
chili is the all-time favorite. Makes me very proud because he's our picky eater.
That's one thing that I like.
This one says, Stephanie, you have 5 kids in the trailer in the winter. No wonder you are yawning. You're a strong and intriguing woman. Don't let the turkeys get you down. If you're
Right.
talking about Brayden being a kid.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty rough, Tony. Last night I was out in shorts. I was trying to find something. I don't remember what it was. The night before, I was trying to find toenail clippers. Um, so it seems like we're always having to go out there.
All right, Lori. Good night.
Thanks for stopping by, Lori.
How's Kayson's arm in the cold weather? I mean, the cold weather's not affecting it, but I don't think it's going to. Seeing, I think what you're thinking of is him still having like the rods in it, because I know some people still they keep rods in there.
No, even with my broken ankle, it's still I can feel when weather's coming because
You have a
it's.
broken ankle.
Yeah, I broke the small bone on the left foot here.
I've never known that.
Yeah, I was playing football.
But
can tell the change coming.
yeah, I've heard that before, but I didn't. Or like, there was something else that they. Oh no, but I don't think Kayson's felt it, or maybe he has, but he just doesn't show it.
I will probably say Kayson has changed the most. Kayson is more talkative, and I don't know. Well, y'all see it in video. See it very little. We see it just in using bigger words, I guess.
He's more. How do you not sound mean about your child? Intelligent with the words he uses now.
Yeah.
I guess he comes up with these crazy ideas, and his trapping has gone extreme. Like there was a rabbit that got loose, and he had the what cage is that? Like a possum cage or whatever, just a regular trap. He had it open, and then he also had the chicken net inside that cage so that when he gets trapped in the cage, he can get the net or something. I don't know. But he is a trapper.
Yeah, he really likes it. It's cool, and he's still he want with the rope to trap a snake, catch a snake in his rope. So if he does, he better not bring him to me.
Well, someone said today about the idea of why he probably does that. Yeah, what was that? I don't remember.
Yeah, Dean, it was. It's just one of those bad days. Like I said, is after the video aired, everybody's like, keep your. I just went ahead and I don't know. It's just one of those days. It's rained, it's cold, it snowed that day, it's muddy, and which we already put the porch on there. Yeah, our little homemade porch just to keep the mud out. But
walkway.
It's helped tremendously. It really has.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of things that we're going to be doing to improve it. And That's the same thing with the insulation under the trailer. We still have not like got our lines froze or anything, but we will be using the hay bales. I know a lot of people says the hay bales for snakes and stuff, but it's going to make it a lot warmer under there. We'll put the hay bales under, and then we'll put the insulation foam around it, and that way to keep it all enclosed.
Um, that's about a chili. Uh, how I make it, I mean, a really quick way of how I make it is we have kidney beans. I say this was gonna be quick, but I'm not sure. Meat. Well, I'll get back to you. You do some comments.
Yeah, I'll make sure there's no cameras outside before I run outside to get stuff out of the trailer.
Oh.
Beverly, yeah, it's very well good, and you'll see in this next video that's posted tomorrow. We thought something like that did happen. It was scary there for a little while.
On my chili, it is you get just 2 packages of chili seasoning, a tablespoon of oil, 2 pounds of ground beef, some diced tomatoes, kidney beans, and tomato sauce. And that's it. I know a lot of people do onions and stuff like that, but I don't like onions. And you season it to your tasting too. I mean, you don't have to add a lot of seasoning, but I did add a little bit of seasoning salt to it. But it was delicious.
So, and that's another thing. I see another comment. You're better off to use straw.
That is straw.
That's what we have is straw square bells. Um, so I don't know what they call it in other parts of the state, but this is actually straw hay that we actually got from the feed store.
It has it sitting on a cold porta potty. I know it's tough at the hunting camp.
It's got. It just really depends.
I make sure the kids go to the bathroom first.
Yeah.
No.
We got another little heater that we run outside, and just kind of keep it in there to keep it warm, or it is cold. But you sure don't sit there and play on your phone.
What are you guys about on YouTube? Just seen the live. Just family, farming stuff, I guess. Just life, living life in an RV.
Yeah, just documenting our life and just when we first started it, I was like nobody would want to watch it, but then you see all the people that enjoy the content, just watching our everyday life. And if that's Elon Musk, that's the guy that created Tesla.
Oh, really?
Surely not. No, it ain't. He'd have a check mark by his name.
I put V8 in my chili. I put V8 in my soup. That's just V8 juice,
homesteading,
meat, and vegetables. Just whatever kind of vegetables you like.
Well, boys, it ain't every day you get Elon to come and hop on your live. Are
y'all gonna get some grass seed, please, and throw it out? I haven't thought about that. You think we'll get some grass seed for out here?
Eventually, yes.
Or because it grows really fast when we have rain, and it's been staying pretty good.
We're still waiting for the Indians to get a contractor to build the homes. I know they're still working on a set of 60 in Ada, and hopefully eventually they will come down here and start. I don't think about it as much, just because we're really happy with that. I mean, there's things that we're having to adjust to, but it's not nothing that is life changing. I guess it is life changing, but it's just normal. I mean, um, just different ways we do things, I guess you would say. Like now it's cold outside and it's cold during the day. We keep all of our drinks outside in the shop and they stay cool. So, because right now all we have is a little bitty ice box in the RV.
Yeah, we got a mini fridge.
Elon, I'm just saying, but if it's you, thank you so much for stopping by.
And if it's not, thank you for stopping
Stopping
by.
by.
Dum. Crazy ideas, that's what they said. Oh, they're going really fast now. Has Blake been out for a visit? I've missed it.
Blake come out. He's been out here a few times. He had to swap some units out.
Titan wind starts to rock again. Can I send a picture to you? Lived in RV for 2 years waiting for our new home. It was hard. God walked us through it, and we are happy in our home now.
Yeah, send it to the email. Yeah. And that now I'm seeing a lot of the new members hop on here. If you are new, we had a bunch joining us last week, and if you want to be notified on when we go live, email us your phone number, and before we go live, we always send out a message. That message is to let you know we're going live, and you don't miss it that way. Sometimes people still do, but at least you know that we did go live.
Someone said, no disrespect, but with the snakes, don't let him go near the snakes. This is just really him playing, but we have had a talk with Kayson about if he ever does really catch a snake on the end of one of his lines, that he doesn't go near any of them. He goes and gets a parent. And he like, even with trying to trap this bunny, like, it was almost a cage, and he ran inside and was telling me to come check out his bunny. It's almost in the cage, so he knows.
So yes and no. I don't always pack, so that's most of the time. If I leave town and I know this is probably a bad strategy, I don't pack. I go in, I blend in with the public, and I just because my thinking is if I do pack and something happens, I will be trying to get involved, and it just I don't need to do that when I'm with my family.
We contact grid. The jacks to the slide out rails, we had no problem sliding them back in.
Netta Book Lover said, Elon, leave a nice donation, LOL. Send me some, what do they call them? The cryptocurrency. What
How
happened?
did the meeting the rock guy go?
Oh, the rock. Oh, talking about the rock. He called and he came out here, but I have not heard anything else back. So I think he had to get back with the anonymous subscriber and work the deals out. So I think it's pretty cool. But like I said, we're not asking y'all send us anything or anything like that. There's just some people feel the need, and this person doesn't even want to be recognized. So we're not going to take this blessing away from them.
He said, who says you need a check mark or a star? I never thought about V8. Learned a lot. New hack in cooking. Yeah. I didn't think about it for chili, but I better keep my chili the same right now since Leighton thinks it's the best. I have a question. You might have read it already. I was thinking when you all were seeing the lives without getting real specific here, if there were an incident at some place you were
Hectic.
at.
Yeah, or you answered that.
Okay, that's the one you just answered. Okay. When you get to my age, 71, you'll look by these days at your kids and be glad they're preserved. It's a get some Oregon ryegrass. Tractor Supply has it. It grows anywhere and fast. That's what Marie had the other day.
Yeah,
Some
yeah, we're going
ryegrass.
to get some of that. It helps. It'll help.
Brandon, when you first started out there, you were so stressed out and hopping into one thing, then started another before finishing everything else. You are not near as stressed out with everything.
I mean, a lot of stuff really, like on the building, we had to wait until actually our next YouTube check. I mean, we don't add that in the videos, but um, if you'll go back and look at a lot of our videos, towards the end of the month, we usually aren't building many things and doing other things because we have to wait until we get our budget up so we can add on or update things. So that's kind of the reason why, and just having a full-time job and being a dad, and then also trying to create a video every 48 hours. You have to keep things rolling. So
Get a cat to help with the owls. How's the baby goat? The baby goat's doing really good. And someone said earlier, can't the owl get the baby goat? Probably, but where that baby sleeps, there ain't no one gonna be able to get them. Not even us humans, unless we break some wood down and everything.
yeah, that baby goat, he is. You'll see tomorrow. Like, we look forever.
Put some water in the tub, drop your drinks in it outside, they'll be cold. We don't
Then-
even have to put them in water.
Yeah, but don't have to. But I didn't think about that. Tony said watching that snakes was funny, or watching you run from the snake was funny. Yeah, it was. I couldn't believe it. Honestly, I really couldn't. That thing just comes running because we just talked a couple days prior that I told her all the snakes are in the dens. So
Have we thought about going hunting? Or is it too cold?
we went this afternoon and didn't do no good. Fred is doing good. Hopefully, once we get the ice box and the freezer and everything down here. Oh, I forgot about the freezer too. We will
It was
be
supposed to be right
filling
there.
that up, and that's what we're going to basically live off throughout the winter is the Fred. And that's one thing, teaching the kids that some animals are pets, and some animals we use to provide food for us, and that's just part of life. Which they're really, Kayson's really catching on because like we had to move his eggs the other night, and we had to move his eggs the other day because we moved the hay bales, and he there was like 8-9 eggs, I forget, and he didn't want to, but he learned that we took them in and we're going to eat them. So he's learning, and it's just cool to watch him be so interested in things.
Elon's Wi-Fi is buffering by Starlink. We're trying.
We're trying, but they said we can't have it in this area until 2023.
Yeah. If you really think about it, are you more cramped in the RV than you would be jammed into whatever room you all use most days, evenings before?
Yes.
No, we're not that cramped, really. It's just like in our other house, Brandon could be in the back of the house, asleep in the bedroom with the door shut, and we're in the living room being quiet, and we're not. I don't know. The
Well,
RV, you can just be like this, and you can be asleep in the living room or in our bedroom and feel it shaking.
well, you can't walk around our bed in the RV. In the house, we
No,
could. So,
that's what I'm saying.
well, when like it, that's what I was saying in the video the other day. Is when it's cold, wet, and muddy, we're all in the trailer. And like today, I was sitting there eating a snack. Steph was cleaning. The kids is what, and we're all six sitting there in the front room, kitchen, dining room, TV room. So, but it's working. I mean, it's making us closer. We're learning to do things different. Like I say, in the mornings, the girls go do their stuff in the bathroom, and the boys are use the other door to get ready.
Stephanie, when I was your age, my hair was that long. It's still the same color, but getting a little white. This is actually, I mean, it is finally getting longer, but I've always had a lot longer hair than this. It's just I cut it about 2 years ago, and it's finally starting to get longer. But I liked it short. I got it short so that I would straighten it more and actually wear it down more instead of just throwing it in a bun. But I realized that I just throw it in a bun anyways. So it was kind of pointless. So I'd rather, a bun looks cuter with long hair than my short hair did. Happy anniversary. Would love to see you when you first got married and some kids' baby pictures. Those are things that are priceless in life. Yes, they are. Is it our anniversary? Our anniversary is actually Tuesday. We have a couple days.
The 22nd.
Yes.
So, looking forward to go to the city and just have a night to herself. So it's going to be awesome. Elon, I do not do Twitter right now. I just don't have the time to keep up with third platform. So hopefully once we get everything settled out here, I'll be able to.
That's only a month and a half away for 2023. I don't recall. Do you have a king pin jack under the front of the fifth wheel that helps a lot with movement? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Brandon, you did a nice job on the walkway. Thank you.
Well, Elon, thank you so much for stopping by. Would love for you to subscribe to our channel. That would be awesome.
Yes, Kayson, not right now because we're not incubating any eggs, but whenever we do start incubating, if he gets his little area where he has all the eggs and stuff, yeah, we'll let him hatch them out.
Yeah, I think Kayson will be wrapped up in the hatching a lot more this year because he's grown so much. So we're just hoping, which I don't know if they'll still have the building we was looking at. If not, we'll have to find something else. But it's a repo building. But I was talking to Ed about getting a metal one, but I don't know. We're going to look at a few different things. Hopefully they work out. So. Well, I'll be honest, Mama B. I really don't understand Instagram. Just to be honest. And time is rough, especially when you try to post a YouTube video, then you post it on Facebook, and then you try to do the reels on YouTube and the reels on Facebook, and then you got a membership that you post pictures of, and then you got a membership that you post videos of. So it's pretty hectic. Some days I don't know how we do it, and some days we don't do it. We just get behind, and you just kind of I'm just going to take the day off. But I will say, we're going on a pretty good streak with our family channel. We have not missed a day in a good while. Maybe we did when we went to the auction. We missed 48 hours.
But you still had videos rolling.
Yes.
Elsie, yes, we did get the cross. I haven't actually opened it up. It's on our counter with a few things that I need to open up. But I believe we did get that. There goes the dogs again.
I don't, and that's another thing is like I miss seeing our pictures and stuff on the wall. I really like the pictures.
Sweet Pea, welcome to the basic members.
Awesome, thank y'all so much, or thank you so much for joining. What was the last thing? Oh, I posted a video of me and Max on our Friday. So I think it's like maybe almost a minute video. So maybe you can see that. I don't know if it's on VIP or just the basic. Don't remember.
Brenda, 10 years here, married, 22 years together. We have been together, what, 12 years?
12 years, yeah.
About 2 years before marriage, yeah. Leighton seems very patient with his siblings. You can tell he's very helpful.
He does. He really looks out for them. He's got his own. Like I come home yesterday and they was trying to build. What was he saying? He was trying to build
a house.
He said he was trying to build a house. So he had the wood over there and he had it all. Yeah. So I think they want a house real quick.
Yeah. Hey, I'll take any kind of house I can get. Did my hand go numb from being cold? No, my hands are actually pretty warm because I have the heater right here in front of me. But it's up off the ground. We have it on a surface. So it's good up here, but it's my feet that are frozen solid.
Connie, yes, that's what we're going to do. It will be done next week. Like I said, we're going to get the foam and we'll put it around the trailer. And we got to get some more square bales because we've been, or the wheat straw, wheat straw. We've been using that in the chicken coops and with all the other animals. So the kangaroo took up about 8 bales, and no, maybe 10. So we'll probably go back to the feed store and get 20 more bales. And another thing that we're going to be making several of is we're going to go out in the goat and horse pen, and we're going to make some taller leanovers so the ponies will go in them. The ponies do go in the metal shelters we have. It's just I'm going to put them other places in the area, so if they're on the back side of the property, they can get in. That way they can just have it. But we're also going to be getting some more paneling, and we're going to make another pen because I've got a couple more animals going to be coming to the farm here pretty quick. So, and maybe we start trying to buy us a few goats as well, and put in and try to start having our own brood stock.
Tony going to be 23 years together.
23 years. Just had a birthday party for my 3 grandbabies. I love having them here. It was 8 of them. Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah. Stephanie, you're making that creative hand and foot warmers hard not to buy. Yeah.
She stays cold all the time, though.
I do stay cold, and so winter is not my favorite. Yeah.
That's awesome, Tony. 23 years. And 18. Okay, yeah. And you don't see that nowadays. Like in my generation, you don't see long relationships. Sometimes I think some people thinks it's easier to just give up and start over. And I mean, have we ever went through spits and spats like that? Yes, 100%. But one good thing about me and Steph that we can get in disagreement or an argument or whatever, and I can go outside, and 10 minutes later we come back in the house or whatever, and it's over. That we move on about the day, and she's probably the only girl that I've ever been with that was like that. Before, she would hold grudges, or I would, but I learned to change a lot of things after I stopped drinking. When I was drinking, I held on to grudges. If I had a grudge on you, I promise you, when I was back in that day, I was going to get you. Um, and it just didn't matter when. I mean, it may be a year down the road, I'd see you at a club or a beer joint, and that night was going to be the night. But I'm not proud of those days. And a lot of my old enemies I dealt with back then, we're friends now. We sit back and laugh and cut up about it. But I just wasn't somebody that I would like. And y'all wouldn't like that person, because I'm a loving and caring person. But when I got to drinking, it wasn't. I was something else.
I'm opposite. I'm now warm all the time. I have my thermostat set at 65. I think my favorite building so far is the new chicken coop. I couldn't see it while you were building it, but when you were done, I was like, dang, you're good.
So
That
So
happens a lot with Brandon. Like, he will have something in his head, and I will not have it. He doesn't even let me know what he's thinking of. He just does it.
So I'm assuming in different areas there's different type of straw, and I can remember when straw hay was about $2 a bale. You could get it for $2 a bale. Um, at Tractor Supply, they had some straw hay there. They wanted 17.50 a bale, and I was like, nope, not going to do that. We ended up finding it $10 a bale, just because we was in a big drought this year, and we had to pay for it. But it keeps the animals warm, and a lot of this stuff is just learning new things.
Yep.
26 years in December. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary to y'all as well.
How did you quit drinking cold turkey, or what helped?
Who said that?
David.
David.
Very bottom.
Okay, I see it. So kind of the deal is and I love my parents to death, and I would do anything to have my mother here, and this ain't nothing against them, but growing up, my mom and dad, they played paper bingo, and my dad was a pool shark, and he would go on Tuesday and Thursday nights to go to pool tournaments, and he went. I remember what year it was. Dad's really good at pool. He went to Vegas and he ranked in the top 10, and he scratched on the 8 ball to make it to the top 5. So as any kid, you look up to your father and playing pool. That's all I want to do is play pool, play pool. Well, you can go play pool without drinking, but in high school I started early, and so when I got old enough to go to beer joints, it just kind of all rolled in together. And when we found out she was pregnant with Leighton, I just told
It was
myself,
before that, though.
no, it
It
was.
was right before.
I might have tried, but when Leighton, we found out she was pregnant, I didn't want to bring it up around my children. honestly, I didn't even know I could have kids, to be honest. So when we found out she was pregnant, that was probably the most exciting I've ever been in my life. I can remember that night we was living in a cabin and going back and sitting on that futon, and it was so amazing. Um, and that's again, I had a foul mouth. I mean, every word that come out of my mouth was the F word or the GD word. I mean, it was
Mhm.
terrible. Same thing. I didn't want my kids to be grow up around it, so um, we ended up once we moved back to Davis, we ended up started going back to church and gave my life to the Lord, and He helped me through it. And ever since, it's been amazing. Is there ups and downs? Yes, there's tons of ups and downs, but God gives you tools to fight those battles with. And like I said, is I'm telling you, God's gave me tools to fight a lot of these battles because there's a lot of this stuff out here that I don't know. And I'm not a person that likes to ask for help. I always try to figure out things by myself. I'll answer, try to get caught up in comments. And Dale, how are you? Thank you so much for stopping in.
Denise, Stephanie, your youngest looks so much like you. Yes, it always takes the last one to finally get one that looked like me, but the other ones have my hair, but they still look more like Brandon in the face.
Her, I'm trying to remember her and Dale's deal. Um, if you hold on tomorrow, you can't start a better day, new day. That's pretty neat.
Did you meet with the rock guy?
Have not met with him. He did come out here, but I haven't heard nothing else.
Alcoholism is high for Native Americans. My dad was alcoholic. Yeah, Native Americans they have that addictive personality, and that's what makes it harder on them. Or that's what I feel like.
Josh said his anniversary is the 18th. They've been together 15 years.
Do y'all plan on getting some different types of animals later on? Cows, pigs, sheep, ducks? Yeah, later on we decide we're obviously gonna.
So
What do you say?
we're going to get on cows. We're going to get them when they're babies, so we can raise them up with the family.
Yeah,
So they're more tamer.
just way later on.
And the others, I mean, probably the animals we're going to have are going to be small. I don't like big animals. I will never have a real big horse. I like the mini horses, but that's about all I'm going to do.
Which is funny because these ponies are actually, a lot of people say that these are like the more aggressive type of horse. Which is funny because we don't see them as that, but that's what a lot of people say.
Terry said, hello from North Carolina.
Baby goat's doing really good. No, we don't plan on having any more kids. I had my tubes completely burned and whatever you could do to them. Just because I've always wanted the 4 kids, and that's what I got. I chose them, and they were all planned, and I've always decided if I would need more kids after, say, they grow up or even get older, we're only like a couple's in the house or something, and we decided we want to have kids again, that we can look into adoption or anything, fostering, anything like that.
I do, Andy. I really look forward to listening to those verses or quotes in the mornings. Like I say, I hardly ever leave comments on people's videos, but I watch a lot of videos, and I really do look forward to your, I call them messages. So they really can start our day out, or my day out awesome.
What else do we miss about our house? I miss being in town where I can run to Sooners a lot. Like I guess everybody doesn't have a Sooners or grocery store.
Yeah, that's one thing is just running to the store and getting something that you left for, like hot sauce or, just something small. Now
Or
you
even
have,
the post office.
yeah, the post office. Now we don't really go to the post
Like
office
once a week, I think.
once a week or not unless they call and say, hey, y'all need to come and get your stuff.
Yeah.
Just because, it's, well, for Leighton, he's always, for some reason last week, he called or sent it to text message every single day. Will you come and get me Sonic? Will you come and get me Sonic? I'm like, son, we can't drive into town and get you
I
Sonic
did
and
end
then
up
come
getting
back.
him Sonic. I don't know if I told you that. One day.
But you was in town though.
Yeah, I was in town already.
If we was in town, that's no big deal. But just to make a special trip, that's just we're talking.
And that's kind of a reward type thing too. Like if he did really really good on something, or if he
Aunt Dilly's Daily, yes. That's
anything, it's a reward to get something like that.
Yes. I do love the sheriff's office. I love being a deputy, and I was a police officer before. But I will say that the world's changing, and I pray every night that God will direct me and protect me. But if there's a way that I need to move on to do something different, please let guide me or send me signs. So I'm hoping one day to get to retire from the sheriff's office. There's no retirement there at all. I mean, you have to have 90 years to retire, or 80 years, and it's not very good. But when we started YouTube, I didn't stress the retirement stuff so much because we had extra income. I've always done something to have extra income, whether it to be make the wooden American flags. That started off real slow, but oh my goodness, it took off. But I didn't have time because when we started YouTube, that's what our YouTube was about, was the woodwork. Well, I was always in the wood shop or at work, and then when we started filming with the family, I was I enjoyed that so much because we started doing more things together. We started, if anything, YouTube has drawn our family closer together. I would say, in my early days in law enforcement, I neglected by working all the time and not taking the time off that I should. I was all about trying to get the drugs off the street, and now I try to spend as much time as I can.
Kayson, he's the one that broke his arm, his elbow. He is doing really good. He's back to normal. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. He's does everything that he did before now, so he's doing great.
You show off your new jacket, or have you showed that in your video yet?
I don't know. I wear it all the time because I'm freezing all the time.
So I told her, I said, we got to get you another hoodie or something because people don't think you got clothes. All you wore, Cassie and Gary definitely loved it because all she wore was her Walker Farm Fam trip. And she's got it on right now. But yeah, so it's just, there was a few hoodies at Tractor Supply.
They just didn't fit good. They didn't fit right. They just, I don't know. I just didn't like them. I like these. These are just normal hoodies. They're not fancy or nothing like that. Just a normal type hoodie. I'm about to have to go in though, and
love watching your video. Thank you so much. Yeah. I'm 1 mile from you. Yeah, we used to have a Sonic about 4 or 5 blocks, or about 4 blocks away from us.
Now it's like 10 minutes away.
Yeah. I started at 19, had 4 kids from 1976 to 1981. Kenny, Carol, Kevin, and Kimberly. Your Otis reminds me of my Otis, hard-working and still hard-working plumber. That's awesome. Yeah, he's definitely going to be a hard worker. Flags in the farm will be your retirement. I sure hope so. I really do. It would be nice, but I don't think it's there yet until the good Lord shows me that sign. We're going to continue going and hoping for the best. But yes, hopefully I can get back into building the flags, because building the flags definitely took my mind into another world, and I just really loved it. I really did. And once we get up here, maybe I can build a big enough shop that I can have everything laid out, besides having to use one tool, put it back, use another tool, put it back. Maybe it'll be a lot easier.
Sweet Pea, my channel is actually pinned up at the top in the dark blue and the navy blue color. Thank you, 8 o'clock.
And I know, Sweepy, I know you just joined the membership. If you would like to be notified on the when we go live, and that's a live on my channel or Stephanie's channel, just email us your phone number, and you will get a text message when we do go live. Because we know YouTube doesn't notify everybody, and we decided to add that, just an extra perk to the members. So that's out there if you want it.
Hello, Rebecca. The kids actually, I need to find those hats because we wore one the other day. But remember Rebecca? She's the one that made all the
knitted
crocheted hats. Yeah.
They're in the trailer somewhere.
Yep.
I
have them in a Walmart bag. I put them all together because we kept them on our entertainment center, so that when it was cold, you just go grab it off the entertainment center and put it on and head to school.
And I seen that the with all of our pictures in it fell.
Again?
Yeah, and then like some of them are bent. So yeah, hopefully we can get that, because I'm gonna take some of that stuff and get out of the trailer, because just going in and out, it's tearing stuff
You
up.
can put it in here.
Probably.
Well, they can't go in the camper.
No, if we get this other building.
Oh, gotcha.
Hello, Ben. Just love what you. Well, thank you.
Peggy, no, we were going. I think you posted that video.
Yeah, we went ahead and posted
said
the video.
We was debating on doing it, but I'm sure we'll go live on mine in another day or so.
Yeah, I don't understand why YouTube doesn't send a notification out immediately to everyone. And that's one reason we stay on so long, is because we do this for each and every one of y'all. That way y'all can ask us stuff, because y'all watch all of our videos, and I know that a lot of our subscribers have went back and started watching a lot of our older videos from the very beginning. And thank y'all so much, because when that we go through and answer a comment, and that's another thing. Well, it shows us the video, and some of those videos I click on, I'm like, I will get into the video, and here I am, 20 minutes later, finishing it up. But a lot of y'all are not subscribed to our channel. I don't know, YouTube unsubscribes a lot of people, but just looking at all the comments, So we get so many comments now that we check a box that just show the comments of our subscribers. And a bunch of y'all are not subscribed. So be sure to go and check and see if you're subscribed and check that notification bell, because if not, the comments, aren't going to get answered, because we're just answering to our subscribers because we owe y'all that. So definitely go check and see if you're subscribed to our channel, because most likely you're not going to be subscribed, just because the I can see it by the analytics. So trying to post it up there. I can't get to pull up.
You also have to like the videos.
Yeah, be sure to like the videos as well. But I was really, I don't know. I don't understand why YouTube unsubscribes people. But if you're in here right now, go look and see if you're subscribed to us. If you're not, let me know, because I just want to see the number or the percentage. See if you're actually subscribed to us, because we've lost a lot of subscribers over the last couple months, or last month.
Yeah, and subscribing isn't like the membership or anything. Just to subscribe, you don't have to pay anything. It's free to subscribe. It just tells you that you want to see more of our videos, pretty much.
Yeah, and be sure you check that notification bell. It shows subscribe. We would, but we've always just been random when we go live. Well, most of them. I don't see one person that says they're not subscribed. That's crazy. And YouTube randomly removes subscribers. Yeah, it is. I don't understand it. Just back out and it will show either red or black, I think. But everybody's is. Yeah, be sure to click the notification bell. Well, I haven't seen one yet that says they had. Well, I know in the analytics it shows that a small percentage of the comments are coming from our subscribers, and we get tons of comments.
Yeah, a bunch of them subscribed.
Oh yeah, like she said, if you let the ads play a little bit, it helps. Yes, it does. And I watch a video, I try to at least always let the first ad play together. Well, Josh, appreciate that. New building fund. Everything helps, and I know you would never ask. That's right, Josh. I appreciate that. We are definitely going to, we're hoping we can fit one in our budget, because it wouldn't be beneficial for us to get one this size. It's got to be big
It's gotta
enough
be big enough.
for us to take the chance for our budget.
Yeah.
There's not one person in here that's not unsubscribed. That's weird.
And then they said, or Debbie said, Brandon, you look just like my brother-in-law. That's crazy.
I get people say I look like a lot of people all the time. I found you all from picking up the goats at Hidden Heights Farm. Yes, and that's another. We absolutely love those guys.
Thank you, Donna.
And I'm sure y'all watch Hidden Heights Farm, but definitely keep Rachel and Kevin and their kids and their family in your prayers. They're fixing to go through something, and Rachel is, she's happened to get used she's happened to let go of her mother, and she fought a long battle with cancer, and she is ready to go home. So please um, keep them in your prayers. They could definitely use them.
Welcome, Mary Grace and Corey. Corey went to the VIP and
Awesome. Welcome to VIP. Welcome to Basic. Yeah, I don't remember which one, but the ones that asked about Max, I did put up a minute video, almost a minute video the other day of us breaking him on my Friday. So definitely go check it out if you want to look at Max. We're going to try to get Max into a few more of these videos, um, but we'll just see how it goes. Are you building a home on the land? We are building a home on the land, but the Chickasaw Nation, I'm a Native American, they're actually going to be building the home. We're waiting for a contractor. Yeah, Rachel talked about it in her last video, and which me and Steph both, we lost our mom are deceased, and it's kind of weird if our moms wouldn't have been deceased, we would have never met. I don't remember how we figured that out, but um, it is.
thank you,
It's
LM.
it's sad because there's just something about a mama's love you will never forget. There's things that I wish all the time. I could talk to her. I see her all the time. Like just when it's a bad day. Now I always come to Steph and say, "We're going to be okay, ain't we? We're going to be okay." There, but I think I get that from the movie Courageous.
Mm.
Yeah, Courageous, and because we watched the movie the other night, and it's when he lost his daughter, and he's sitting there eating at the table, and he said, "I had a really good day today," and he's sitting there, and he said, "We're going to be okay." And when I get panicked or if I get down and out or something like that, I always go to Steph. We're going to be okay. I'll call her and say, this is going on. We're going to be okay. And all I need to hear her say is, "Yeah, we're going to be okay," and then I'm good to go.
Yes, we do own this land. We're just having a Chickasaw house built on our land.
Awesome. Thank you so much, LM, for joining our VIP. Y'all guys, be sure to send us an email with your phone number so we can add you to our list for messages. But yeah, I get teared up just thinking about what Rachel and them's fixing to go through. Usually,
Good night, sweet pea.
I mean, I have my good days and bad days. I don't go to the cemetery very often. Usually, I go Mother's Day or my birthday. Just pick one, and that's my day to do my grieving. And after that day, I'm good for a while. But sometimes I just have to go out there and just be there. So you don't own the land. Yes, we do own the land. My son and I lived in a fifth well or the fifth 5 years. Yes, it is. It's rough, but it's doable. Sweet pea, good night. You already read that.
Yes, I did. Debbie. Hello, Debbie.
There is Mama's boy and Daddy's girl. And that's what, my Aunt Tammy or my Uncle Tracy and Aunt Shannon will always call, or on the holidays they will say, well, your mom would be really proud of you, what you become in life, because I did. I was terrible back in the day, but I can tell you now, my mom always was. Well, we got on a mom trip. Y'all gonna get me crying. My mom always wanted me to quit drinking, and I wouldn't. I just couldn't quit drinking. You know, I thought I always had to drink, and that's what I did from the age of 14 to 28 years old. And I can remember getting off early mornings, and I'd always go by the beer store and get beer before I went to work because I got off at 4 a.m. You couldn't buy beer until 6. Um, so I'd already have 4 or 5 beers in me, and then I'd call mom, talk to her all the way to work, and that's, son, I just wish you'd put it down, put it down. Never did, but then I ended up getting my stuff, and I ended up putting it down. But, you know, it makes you think that, boy, I wished I would have put it down and
Before
enjoyed
she passed.
before, yeah, enjoyed family life before she passed, because you know I'd always show up to family events, you know, intoxicated, and I didn't think I could go anywhere without having liquid courage, and it was it just some of those things, and I tell Leighton this all the time. There's things that you will regret. You might not regret them now, but you will regret them later on in life. Because, you know, that last hug or that last goodbye, I would do anything just to get one more of those.
Well, thank you, Mary Grace. Best wishes for the holidays.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
What's the age difference? We are 8 years apart. He is 8 years older than me. Debbie, yes, you can do that. That's fine. But it's Thanksgiving break, so don't wake me up. No.
Christmas tree. What are we going to do about Christmas tree?
I am getting a Christmas tree. I think what I'm going to do, since we do have some outside plugs, we are going to put it up outside and hope for the best. Obviously, we're not going to put presents under the tree. Maybe some fake ones or something to make it pretty. But
Well, thank you, Dean.
some people said do it in here, but we don't have any room in here either for a tree. I mean, we could make room, but then you'd have to walk around it, and it just won't be so pretty. There's definitely not any room in the camper. Not even on top of, because we only have really 2 counters, and one is where this heater sits, so obviously you don't want it there. And then the other one is right there as you walk in, which is kind of like the, what did they call it? The collect all or something. I
Yeah.
forget what it's called, but like the keys get thrown on there, your gloves get thrown on there, everything gets thrown on the first entryway. So I think the best bet is maybe even putting it on this table. Move this table over here to the side, and we can put the tree. It doesn't have to be a huge tree, but put it on top of the table.
What about just going to get our own tree out here? Like,
I'm scared for Kayson and Braylee's allergies.
oh,
I just, I don't know. Plus, it's harder than it looks.
right,
To
but
get your own tree.
I know, but I've never actually went in the woods and cut a tree, and
Oh, we can do it. We can test it out. And if he starts,
well, it's going to be outside, is what I'm saying. It ain't
Yeah.
going to be.
but I mean, it'd be right here in front. I don't know. We can try it. Steph, did you get the shirt yet? We haven't checked it in 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
So I haven't got it yet.
Well, thank you. I like the night videos as well because it's just us, and you ain't got to worry about what the kids are doing outside. And me, I'm a night person, and I'm usually up at night, and sometimes I can just, I don't know, I like talking at night.
Yeah, Santa could leave the gifts in the shed with a note on the tree.
Well, I know, and this, you know, we was talking, we don't know what to get the kids for Christmas because of the room, the situation in the room and stuff. But on the way back from the lights last night, we was talking, and I've never really looked at them, so I may just start looking around. But to get one of those, to get Kayson and Addison, or Kayson and Braylee, one of those little bitty four wheelers,
Not like the Walmart ones because they.
a
Well,
motorized one.
yeah, you'd want like maybe even gas powered one.
Yeah, a motorized one,
Yeah.
and then get Leighton and Addison one a little
bigger
bit
one.
bigger. And like I say, they could both share it. Obviously, it probably.
Or
I think it'll work.
Maybe even do like a 4-wheeler and then a side by side. Because like Kayson and Braylee could do the side by side because those go slower.
Yeah, but I was just thinking, a bigger side by side would be good because we could actually share it with the kids.
Yeah, we could share it with
know.
them. I don't know.
That would be nice to get around the property. So I don't know. Them things that we're just kind of thinking, but honestly, I don't think I've ever looked up four wheelers, and I was going to do it last night, and I didn't. So I see some up on Main Street. I need to stop in and just see what price tag is to just get it. Yeah, Sherman said they sell them up there. So yeah, I'm gonna stop by and see how much they are.
Take kids to the jail and have someone dress up like Santa for the kids.
Yeah, go kart. I don't know about a go kart. I think I don't know.
I think right now we need something more for the farm, but also something the kids want. Like Addison, she wants a 4-wheeler. That's what she's been asking Santa. But I don't know.
They used a Christmas tree for their lamb, but it burnt. New Mexico this summer. Oh yeah, they had a lot of fires out there. Good night. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We greatly appreciate it. Like I say, is y'all are just like family to us, and it just I don't know. I would have never thought I'd be sitting here looking at a phone talking, and there's so many of y'all that's been with us from the very beginning, and even the new people, even the new subscribers. It's just so amazing to see all of y'all's support. It's awesome. Brandon, do you still film while working as a deputy? Yes, we just filmed one the other night. Talk to Dutch. He may have extra one. He will sell you. The girls got new ones.
Lauren, yeah, the kids, the stockings will be a little bit different also this year because now Leighton, obviously, he was a little bit bigger last year, but Kayson, Braylee, and Addison, they got a lot of bath toys, like the bath paints, bath bombs, bath. There was a lot of bath stuff on sale, and so they got a lot of that stuff. Well, here they don't get to take a bath, not in the RV.
That's one thing. That's one thing that I do miss. It ain't like I take a bath, but there's some days that you just like to get in and just sit there and soak and just relax. And yeah, I do miss that.
I miss it for the kids.
I miss the room in the shower because literally shoulder to shoulder, I have to kind of stand in it sideways because my shoulders are too broad. And then the water, you have very few seconds to
Thank you, Carmen.
minutes to get a shower. But one thing
Yeah.
about it, the kids are learning. They're taking quick showers now.
Yeah. What about glorified school supplies for stockings? Yeah, I could do school supplies. Hot water heater.
From Grove, Oklahoma. What happened to Nancy, if you don't mind me asking?
I I do know.
Not for sure. Which Nancy? There's several. We have several Nancys. I talked to Nancy from Nevada just the other day.
Yeah, coloring books and crayons, washable markers.
Yeah, they will, and that's the reason why we're going to start trying to find out how much they are, so we can go ahead and start trying to see if we can put them on layaway or I don't know. You can Walmart's only people do that. I don't know how that works.
There's a few places that do a layaway.
Don't-
Glenn, love the videos. Brandon, y'all are doing great. Trouble now with great looking ahead. God bless. Well, thank you, Glenn.
Appreciate that, Glenn. You have a blessed night as well.
What happened to our peacock? We ended up giving the peacock away just because, one, if we wanted to let him out, he would need a female to kind of keep him here, and we just haven't had it in the budget to get the hen. And so the best thing for him was to just give him to someone that could really take care of him.
Well, thank you, Teresa. We appreciate that. And yes, that would be cool to have some of these ponies out here are trained to pull a buggy. We might have to get with Marie and see if we can get one of the buggies down here to
work with them.
Yeah, that would be pretty neat.
Yeah.
Card games, dice games, yes. Speaking of games, and they love games.
I haven't got that out just because there's a lot of pieces.
There's a lot of pieces, and we want a big room for them. But like rocks, Kayson and Braylee are getting into rocks, and we haven't let them get the paint out. But we used to have a thing around here where you would paint a rock or put a pretty saying on it, and you would set it somewhere. Someone would pick it up.
But then it was their responsibility. If they pick it up, they have to paint their own and then put one somewhere else to pay it forward.
Yes, so we've got several people that still send packages, and just know that if you ain't seen them, we still have them. We're just waiting to get them put up. Like there's our lights, still waiting on. There's a full box of Wag Bars. I didn't know that was in there.
I was hiding
Hey,
those.
that's what I'm talking about right there, boys. Full box. When did these come in the mail?
No, those came from the other house.
No.
Yeah.
No, this box is in too good a shape.
No, it did.
No.
Because I had it in the car.
No. I'm not believing that. That box is way too good a shape to be coming from the house. Oop. But we got all kinds of goodies. The kids still got a lot of goodies that they play with.
A rock tumbler? What's a rock tumbler?
So Leighton mentioned something about that. I think, Leighton does. I think he mentioned it because he's seen Houston and oh my gosh, I can't even think of everybody's name now.
Jacoby?
No.
I don't know.
Ranger.
I was like, I don't know what you're
Ranger.
talking about.
He's got a rock tumbler too.
What's a
So they get a rock outside, a dirty one, and you put it in a tumbler, and it rows for like 48 hours or a week, and you come back, and it's like really, really clean. I don't know. Maybe one of them would get in it.
I would just wash it.
Yeah, Houston has one because Daniel actually unplugged it in his shop on his last video. Ranger's got it, yeah.
It's noisy.
It took me a little bit to think of their names. They are
Everybody's
loud.
guessing.
They guessed right. Houston and Ranger. Yeah, I can sniff out some Wag Bars. That ain't no joke.
They've been sitting there.
Well, I didn't. Well, that's because I still got this other box here I've been working on. See, they're in bad shape. I'm like, that box didn't come from the house. I always try to keep some in my unit and out in the shop, but these things are amazing. And we always tell people to go buy them. If you don't like them, ship them back to us. We'll take care of them for you. They are delicious. We haven't seen Margie tonight. We all watch the same channels? Yeah, I think we do. The children hospitals have painted rocks. When my granddaughter was getting cancer treatment, she found some. Well, that's awesome. You know, I don't know. No, that was a play center. They had that. That children's hospital that we was at was some kind of play center.
Thank you.
It makes them really, really shiny, yes. And I can't believe everybody is subscribed, but the numbers are so low on the analytics. But as long as your comments answered, I guess that's weird.
You run the tumblers for weeks, not days.
Yeah, that's what I said at the end, or maybe.
Thanks. It's so not humid. I guess cold. I don't know. But every time I move it, the static electricity is like tickling my nose. So I'm trying to like get my hair under my chin so I'm not eating my hair.
Yeah, they're delicious. If you haven't tried them, I have a link in the description box. If you do want to try them, use the product code Eddy Family, all in one word, Eddy Family, and it'll save you 10% off. Like I say, is if you like jerky, you will like the Wag Bars.
TC said he ordered a fun gift for you after November. I hope you have a sense of humor. It goes on a 31-inch door or hanging on the wall.
Okay.
Yes, it's very dry. My face is dry. Are you hearing the sirens? I think I am. I'm supercharged stiff.
Coyotes.
Oh.
I forgot what I was going to say.
Good, it's my turn. Oh, it's because of the heater. Okay, that's what it is. But I'm not going to move it. I don't care how dry or charged I am. I'm still freezing and I'm sitting right in front of it.
Yeah. And that's the deal too. I know I probably hasn't said this before, but if like any of the product links, like if you order something that we show, we get a small percentage off of it. It's nothing more that you pay no more. It's what the company gives us, small percentage for showing it on their channel. And not only that is like if you buy things off of Amazon and you say you're going to go make a large purchase off of Amazon and you go to our video and you click on that link and then you type in whatever you want, we get a small percentage of that as well. So that helps us out on the affiliate marketing side. So anything that you click on a link, we do get a small percentage, and I have to remember to say that because we will usually get in trouble if we don't.
Would Leighton want to take a first aid CPR training class? I don't know. He might.
He might.
I don't know.
I don't know. Probably not right yet.
Maybe a couple more years.
Yeah.
What are you using for heat in the trailer? Well, this is our main one for during the day. This electric heater, but at nighttime we use the furnace, and usually we cut off the furnace just because the furnace seems to heat it up.
And it saves on the gas on the deal. So the other night we actually ran out of propane throughout the night and didn't realize it until the next morning, and it was the first morning it was cold.
You were
'Cause-
cold.
Well, when I wake up in the mornings, I'm super cold.
Yeah. I
Um,
burn up.
Yeah, so we're reverse on that.
We're reverse on everything. What's the best gift cards? I think cards is what it's supposed to say. Yep. Best gift cards for the kids? I don't know.
Probably, I don't know,
I would say Walmart, but it's like they
or Amazon.
get everything. Yeah, probably Amazon.
Yeah, for the kids.
Yeah, because there's a bigger variety and they can actually go and search in words and stuff and find what they
He
want.
said that the heat. It's not a very big heater. It
goes up
86 degrees. I mean, this is the and you got your temperature and all that,
your thermometer.
and it really keeps it warm inside.
Tatum, so proud of you all for sharing your journey with us. Well, thank you. We enjoy it. We really do.
You're more than welcome, and thank you so much for the super chat.
What about a bow and arrow for Leighton? It's an outdoor activity.
He's got a crossbow. If that's, I don't think he's.
I think they're talking more about like a toy for Christmas type thing. I don't know. Maybe not. Because they have
Anything hunting.
Yeah.
Leighton would like. He does want to get into trapping. Him and Kayson both. And I've got to study up on that because I'm letting them down by not taking them. So I need to study up on trapping and stuff like that.
Yep. Steph takes all the blankets. I will do all the blankets.
Yeah, the heater is awesome, and I'm actually going to. I think we showed it off in a bit. I don't know, we didn't either because I had to come out here and get it one night. It was before it got cold. Yeah, I come home from work and it was cold, and I don't even think we had the propane yet. I had to come out here and I got it because it come in 2 days before.
Was it that, or was that the night that we ran out of propane?
Might have been the night we ran out of propane.
I think it was. Yeah.
Yeah, but that right there will definitely keep a couple rooms warm for sure.
Is it? I can help you with the trapping.
That's right.
Good
I
night,
forgot all about
Sherman.
that. Josh, have a good one.
Do you have an idea on when they might be starting your room? No, we don't. Just whenever they get good and ready, I guess. I give up on them.
Eddie Cox, thank you so much. Yeah, we will. I will find a link and I'll put it in the description box because we're always talking about the heater. And that's another thing is we have to talk about the product before we can put a link in it. So I always try to find follow all the rules.
How far is a mall or maybe a Bass Pro where everyone can go shopping with gift cards instead of just Walmart? You could, probably in the city.
What?
About an hour away. Yeah.
Well, that's where we went last night. It's about an hour and a half.
Considered a module home. No, because the Chickasaw Nation, they do the whole home building thing, and it's just the best route for us.
Yeah, so they actually, we had four house plans to pick from. So it's a 4-bedroom. We picked the plan, and it's 1,580 square feet, and 4-bedroom, dining room, kitchen, garage, all that good stuff. And then we will get to pick all the materials, like what color tile we want, what color countertops, what color brick, what color shingles, we'll get a cellar, a storm shelter.
A storage unit.
We'll get a storage unit, probably about this size here, and then they will put up a fence all the way around the house.
Which I like that part, just so we will have our space without the animals getting inside of it.
Yeah. Yes, we are going to be getting next week at the end of the like I say, at the end of the month, we are going to go get one of those oil heaters. Ed has been telling me about it. So Tractor Supply's got a couple of them. I seen them there the other night. So I'm gonna go get a couple of those and have one that we can leave in the shop. And if it gets really, really cold, we can put it underneath the trailer because it doesn't. It's just all heat. So Ed definitely hooked us up with that. Maybe Leighton could get a trap for snakes, and Brandon could work and
Well,
not
happy
be afraid.
Thanksgiving.
Yes, get a couple traps for sure. That's right. Let's see. On here.
Yeah. 116.
Yeah, about 5 more minutes. If you got any more questions, ask, and we're going to get off here. Literally, we've been sitting here talking for 2 hours. That is crazy. Any last questions? Yeah, I don't do snakes.
That almost sounded like it was in here. All right, TC, we will check email.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. Thank you so much for stopping by. Yes.
Cindy, Brandon, his dad is Chickasaw. His mother is not.
Our email address is eddyfamilyfarm@gmail.com. Let's see if I can type that in there. TTP.
Are you gonna be keeping the tractor or giving it back to Marie? The tractor, if you're talking about the tractor, it's Williams. He's already got it back. But if you're talking about the backhoe, that isn't Marie and Williams. That one is, I guess, a friend.
Yeah, it's wrong.
And yeah.
He just told
He
us to leave
said-
it out here until he needs it.
Yeah, and he'll come get it whenever he needs it. When I tell my daughter I've been up till midnight, she's not gonna believe it. Well, thank you for all the happy anniversaries.
Yes, we're excited, which we probably won't go live again until we get back. So, yeah, I can't wait to go to the big city. Like, what did Addison say last time we pulled into Norman? She said, oh, man, look at all those cars.
Oh, yeah.
That is our email address right there.
Yes, and happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Hope you all eat as much as I'm going to.
Yes. It's Monday here. Oh, yeah, Ed, you're up really, really late. Oh, it's only 11 o'clock. Why? It seems really, really late.
It is. For me.
Yes, the zoo was awesome. If you didn't,
No filming on your anniversary.
we'll try not to. If you have not seen the video, we went to the light show. It's going to be on Stephanie's channel. We released it today. You talking about some beautiful lights. They was amazing. So most definitely 1 a.m. in Canada. Wow. Y'all way ahead. But All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up tonight. Hope y'all enjoyed the live, and I always enjoy it. I would, um, I just like talking to everyone and all that good stuff. But anyways, I got to shut up. Y'all have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and be sure to leave a comment or a heart on all the videos. That does nothing but help us, and it gives the kiddos, they can do the hearts. So, anyways, good night, guys.
Well, happy holidays.
God bless.